since you two look like firebuds, do you want to join us for trick-or-treating? Harry, did you hear that? We could join the firebuds.
They might got me shadow banned a little bit on here. I would already been at 130 people. Oh, excuse me. Good morning. It is cold in here. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. I believe it's Sunday. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody slept well, all is well.
Harry, what are you doing? Well, you know I've been making a list of all the plants around the neighborhood. I've never seen a shrub like this before. There's a campus.
For those who didn't pray this morning, remember to pray.
Those violets. So let's those violets. Let's be firebuds. Okay.
Hey, Audrey.
First, look for anyone suspicious. Ghosts, people, robots, monsters, they all look suspicious to me. Uh-oh. Come on.
Good morning.
Trinity got my favorite karaoke singer.
Good morning.
And his trusty guitar. But then someone...
Good morning, you all. Y'all, I'm gonna make sure it just goes smoothly today. Hopefully nobody act up on a Sunday. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning.
And another one. And another one. It's a trail. Leading right to that chocolate mermaid.
I'm gonna get straight to the point.
We're doing nice work.
Only because I start my orientation for work on Tuesday.
My cape's stuck.
I don't want to set a price of how much I need, only because when I do that, people try to look up the hotel based off how much I said that the rate will be. So they'll go and call every hotel until they try to confirm, and so then they'll narrow it down to a couple of them and start stalking me. So that's the only reason why I can't tell y'all the goal, but I can tell y'all when I made my goal. Pretty self, thank you. Good morning. Y'all don't block them just because they said that. When they say block me, forget them.
Don't worry. Pretend to
The moment that they say something crazy, block them. You ain't. Oh, I'm not blocking you because you told me to do it. Who are you? Yeah, so that's the only reason why I can't tell y'all my goal no more. Y'all know I usually always tell y'all I'm raising this much. I can't even do that no more because I found out that's how they're finding out my hotels, and then these green screens got to stay up too while I'm at the hotel because they go based off of the headboard in the wall as well. They think they're clever, so now I'm not keeping nothing up. Taking nothing down. Every time I go live, it's possibly will be with a green screen. Good morning. But if anybody want to help raise, y'all know I've been in these clothes for like 2 months. 2.5, no, longer than that, huh? Like 3 months. They should have went to school to be a detective then. Exactly. If you like to stalk people and harass people and do weird stuff, yeah, go get in the field. No, for real. I don't have a P.O. box just yet. Not yet. But I'm working on it. I'm gonna try to sign into my stuff today when I get off live, and try to see if I can figure out what's going on with my what's it called? Or I might have to wait till tomorrow so I can talk to somebody. Sorry, y'all, my lips is like really dry. This red right here because I ripped the skin off. But yeah, so that's why I can't tell y'all my goal no more. So I hope anybody that's watching me is understanding to why I want to protect myself, because if they're stalking me, I don't know if this is like a when I leave thing, like, oh, well, when Tay on live, she said she left, we driving all the way around to try to find out where she walking, then that's when we stalk her, or is when they feel like they, oh, well, yeah, so then when I walk in, they figure out what hotel I'm at, because I can't see, I'm looking around, I don't see no cars following me. They must be doing it from a distance. I don't know. So then what they find out what hotel I'm at, what they stalking the hotel. So then what if I get out, go to my kids? They stalking where my kids, well, they gonna get in big trouble if they do that. Now, people don't understand that I actually have, what they say, detectives or something that's been following me because of this DHS case. So they follow me regardless. I probably can ask DHS to do it for me, because they most definitely said there's people following. Make sure they monitoring the calls in the jail to make sure I ain't talking to my baby daddy and some more stuff. But if you want to help raise and be a blessing, can I have 4 to 5 people send $5? Yeah, stalking and harassing is illegal in the state of Oklahoma, so it doesn't matter what you saw. There's somebody that went to jail in, is it Tulsa or Oklahoma City, but his name is the Tiger Man or something like that. He was stalking this lady for a very long time. FBI was following him the whole time. Because I've had threats over my life, so they could be connected for all I know. So yeah, they're taking that serious, most definitely. They already told me what to do. I just gotta do it. And I found time for my doctor's appointments and all that. Like, I can't even find time to do none of this stuff. It's hard. But anyways, can I have 5 people send $5? Yeah. And if you want to help support me to get clothes for work, I have, like I said, I got orientation on Tuesday for my job. But I don't start my job until the 6th of next month. But my orientation is on Tuesday. My pregnancy is not going the best because, I'm homeless. I could never imagine being, this is not the first time I was homeless while I was pregnant, but, I just can't imagine just continuing to be homeless while pregnant. What else? I'm not eating like I'm supposed to because I just can't afford it. Thank you, Sandra. God bless you, Sandra. Thank you. Can I have 4 more people send 5? If y'all are sending it to Jada, I'm gonna find out a little bit later. She'll let me know in text. But if you sending it to my daughter Cash App, as long as it lets you, I'll see it. Do you have a wish list? I did, but all the trolls added everything to the cart. To where people couldn't purchase anything from me. Where's the father? That's none of your business. My little mute, because that's what? Where's your dad? That's a rude question to ask anybody. Right, where her father at? I'm like, dang. Some people ain't godfathers. I mean, they do, but some of them no longer here. Some of them just never was there. Thank you, Sheila. I love you. You serious? That's lame to go there for. Hey, Tay, I always support you. Why am I blocked on your Taiamonet 24 page? You're not blocked. I just saw you on my live. What? Before I got banned off of my account banned. I was on Miss Taya. They got it banned for no reason. Do you have transportation? I no longer have my car. My car was messed up by my baby daddy mama. She totaled my stuff and it got impounded. Oh, do I have transportation for Walmart pickup? If I raise money for a Lyft. But even then, I wouldn't even have y'all at the Walmart that's close to me no more. I ain't doing it no more. We're gonna have to go to a far Walmart. Like far. Not even playing. Yeah. I had a Jeep. And it's really a Dodge Nitro Jeep. And she broke the windshield. She probably put something in my dang on tank too. Lord, I don't know. She slashed all 3 of my tires, ripped off my tag while they was still at the while I was still living in my apartment. And first it started off with the tag and the tires. I couldn't get it done right away because I had just paid for rent. So then right before my baby daddy went to jail, when my baby daddy went to jail, I guess he called her because he ended up calling me. And stuff was like, I wanted to see what was going on because it said domestic, so I thought he had a whole new domestic. I'm like, I answered it, whatever like that. I'm like, why are you in jail? Like, what did you do? He said, I don't know. I was just driving and I got arrested. I'm like, ain't no way, because he was knocking on my door that day. I was on live when he was knocking on my door, so hell, what? I'm like, okay, all right. I guess he got arrested at my doorstep. So at first he told me he was driving. He didn't know. He just be lying. I was driving. I don't know. I just got pulled over. Then the second story was that he was knocking on my door and I didn't answer because he knew I wouldn't answer because I could tell him just leave, please. But it was on live. Police. I think my neighbor called the police because I had already called. I don't know. I hadn't called yet, but I was about to call. My neighbor called. He went to, I guess they picked him up at my door. I don't know. He'd be lying. But he told his mama he was in jail, and so her dumb self came in the morning time and just put a big, huge jumbo rock through my window. I told y'all that lady a gladiator. Because the average woman would not be able to pick up no rock that big. But anyways, she threw it through my windshield and stuff. And so my apartment already knew about the tires and stuff. Which I had time to fix the tires. I was about to have the money to do it. But then she did all of that. And so my apartment was like, it has to go immediately. Like, it can't be right. Like, the condition is too bad. We can't leave it sitting like this at all. I'm like, well, this just happened this morning or something. People just told the police that they witnessed her do it. So it just happened. She said, well, we can't leave like that. So the officer convinced her to give me a couple of days. This girl gave me over the weekend. Where am I gonna get that type of help over the weekend? And I don't have the money to do it. Like, it was gonna at least be around a band to fix my car. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't have it. I said I'm about to have to pay for rent right now. Like, I'm finna have to pay for rent. I'm gonna come up with $1,000 and I gotta pay for rent. Oh, well, figure it out. They impounded my car and it was crazy. So that's why I don't have a car right now. Or else y'all will see me driving my car. I don't know how much left is. It just depends. How do they know where you was to be able to tow it? My baby daddy mama did not tow it. The apartment people called somebody to tow my car. Because they already didn't like me because I went through domestic. You know, that's crazy. But I only went through domestic one time at my apartment, though. When I first kind of moved in and I came down to their office and I told them what happened. I was like, hey, you know, this kind of what happened. Or whatever like that. Is there a way I can transfer to a different apartment? Because, you know, I don't feel my safety's at risk, I believe, and all this other stuff. And ever since then, she just started doing me dirty. I hadn't caused no more problems after that. Well, I didn't cause the problem. My baby daddy did, but it was no more problems after that. But, you know, she just wanted to judge me. People judge domestic violence survivors. It's weird. Yes, ma'am, it was huge for a woman to pick up. That rock was big. Like I said, she as big as my baby daddy. She's bigger than my baby. She bigger than my baby daddy. She's 200 pounds, 6'1" or 2. She is big. She's like a whole man. A giant when you see her. I'm about to show y'all what she did to my car. I'm gonna show y'all the rock. I couldn't pick this rock up. I guarantee you I couldn't. And I'm pretty dang on strong. Only a man can pick up a rock like this for real. I'm starting to question her. I'm just playing. It looks small in this, but I promise y'all it was not small. It was huge. The rock was so big. But yeah, that's what she did to my stuff. So that's why I don't have a car. And she sliced my tires and ripped off my tag to my car, which is illegal to not have a tag on your car. In my apartments, it's illegal to not have your car up to par. It has to be drivable. I'm just like, ugh. I have a lot going on. I only had a lot going on the moment that I had a baby with a man. And then, you know, it's true. Be careful who you have a baby with, because then his family will be a part of your family. And that stuff is so real. No matter how much somebody say, I don't got to deal with them. You don't have to deal with them. I didn't deal with them either. And guess what? They're doing all of this. So, I mean, the only one I dealt with was my baby daddy auntie, his cousin, and his grandma. We was all really close, and then me and his cousin kind of fell off or whatever. My fault, though. It was my fault. I should have did a little bit better. She was watching my son or whatever, and I was tired. I was depressed. You know, my baby daddy was taking me through it. I couldn't mentally have my kid that day. I just couldn't. I'm not mentally stable right now. Because I cried to them to ask them, can I get my baby? And they did. They did or whatever like that. But then she tried to bring him back. And I wasn't ready yet because I just felt like she didn't even have him that long. So she was like, I'm about to drop him off. I was like, I ain't home. I said, I ain't home. And she just knocking. And she said, I'm going to leave the baby at the porch. And I was like, if you do that, I'm gonna call the police. And so me and her ain't been close since then, but me and her was really close before then. Me, her, and his grandma was very close. And then, like I said, I was cool with the auntie too. But yeah, I never got along with the mama. Well, I never vibed with the mama. I ain't never got along. I just never vibe with her, like type of person she is. I could not see myself being cool or cordial with somebody like that. Like, I just decided not to say much, you know, and sometimes I would talk or whatever, but like, yeah, like I didn't really mess with her because the first time I met her, she was talking about negative stuff. She was talking about a whole nother woman. Oh, my son got red eyes, and then it's lights out. Like the way she was talking, I didn't understand what she was saying. I guess she was telling me that her son get angry and he put his hands on people, but the way she was saying it wasn't making sense, But she's trying to warn me or whatever like that. And then that's when I found out he got 3 kids. I didn't even know he had 3 kids. I thought he had 1 kid. Because he would only tell me about 1 kid. He didn't tell me about the other kids. Then she started telling me all his business and everything was negative. So that right there was an automatic no. That's not something that you have. That's not a conversation that you have with somebody that you only met twice. That's not a good conversation to have. Maybe a little bit further and stuff, because me and him was fresh in our relationship. Did not understand, but since I don't feel like that was appropriate to talk about that yet. But if she wanted to tell me that her son hit with me, she should have just said, when my son get angry, it's been brought to me that he hit with me, instead of saying something about red eyes or something like that didn't even make sense. Yes, my belly growing. I just showed my belly, was it yesterday, where my baby was moving. Oh, trust me, I'm not repeating myself either. If you called the police, they would have got you in trouble for child neglect, not her. Well, they wouldn't have been able to confirm or deny if I was home or not. But it's okay, because then his grandma, my baby daddy grandma came or whatever like that, and she came and got my son. I couldn't do it mentally. Being abused and drained like that sometimes, most of the times, like that was the only time I think I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it that day. Just that day I couldn't. I just needed one more day to just get myself together, because as a mother, you're going through something and you trying to cry, but then you hear your kid coming, you gotta hurry up and wipe your face, make sure so they don't see you crying, because my daughter will cry if she see me cry. Gotta hurry up and clean yourself up, so then that mean I can't grieve. So that mean I can't heal if I can't grieve. And so it was a lot, like I said. So yeah, that day, and I admit it, it's years ago when my son was a baby, but I just couldn't do it that day. My baby daddy just did me so dirty and had me messed up mentally that I just, yeah. Sounds like she tried to warn you. Well, if she was gonna warn me, she should have warned me and just told me like head on, instead of just like hinting. Like the hints that she was saying did not make it didn't make sense. I'm like, this lady can't, and she would drink and stuff too. So I'm just like, this lady drunk, like like those type of people. Like, okay, girl, you're not making no type of sense. That's how it was for me. No one has to die for you to have to grieve. You can grieve in other ways. Alright, hold on, y'all. When people drink, they normally tell the truth. No, that ain't true. And whoever really believed that is like really slow. That's not scientifically proven. Some people, when they drunk, they say the dumbest stuff. The dumbest stuff. The drinking is not no truth serum. Oh, let me give you this truth serum. All right. Asking 1,000 questions. No, that's not gonna. Some people can still lie. Just like when you're high, you could be underneath the influence and still lie. A liar is a liar. Period. But she's not an honest person. They don't have a lick of honesty in their bones. So I don't care. None of them don't have a lick of honesty. I guarantee you they don't. And you know, she tried to be messy and stuff, and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be messy too. I'm gonna tell her family what she said about them when I was around, and I did. And guess what she did? She did not do with the quickness. If you can't be honest and somebody checking you scary, because the only way that you will lie is because you fear something. Maybe you fear losing them. Maybe you fear getting your tail beat. You know. And so, yeah, no. If you don't have a lick of honesty, I don't care if you drink whatever. You're a liar, period. And that's what it is. Because me, if somebody say, if I said something and I actually said it, I'm be like, yeah, I did say it. It was at the heat of the moment. I was upset with you, you know. We was upset with each other. I'm pretty sure you said something about me as well. Or whatever. Or even if I don't even say that. I'm just like, yeah, I did say it. You know, we can address this right now. I don't feel like we should address it in front of people, whatever the case may be. But I would never say, oh no, I didn't say something that I know I said. That's cowardice. Gives off very much scary. Because if you ain't bold enough to say it to somebody's face, why say it at all? There's no reason to say it. It's learned from my therapist that you can grieve a loss to somebody who's living crazy. I told y'all can grieve. You can grieve without somebody having to die. I'm telling you. Go look up the word grieve. I know most people connected to death, of course, because people say, you know, that's what you're taught. But go look up the word grieve and then come back and then tell me what grieve means. And tell me if we can't grieve through two other things. Because you most definitely can. I was grieving the relationship, for sure. I wanted to get out of it. Couldn't get out of it. It was just crazy. But anyways, I grieve the loss of someone who's still alive. Telling you, it's possible. It really is. No, I'm trying to raise for clothes. Y'all know my orientation is on Tuesday, so I'm trying to get the money raised. So hold on. Who, me? Or somebody else? But I'm trying to raise money so I can have clothes or whatever. Taya know everything. No, I don't know everything. But knowledge is power. Most definitely. If you're ignorant to a situation, and I use the word ignorant to the point of ignorant just means that you have lack of knowledge of, right? So if you're ignorant to a situation and somebody's trying to teach you